Doug McGillicuddy had always believed that his unique cuisine was meant to be shared, and he decided there was no better way to give back than by preparing a feast for the homeless community in his town. Determined to put his heart and soul and signature ingredients into the meal, Doug pulled out all the stops, even adding a new creation he'd dreamed up just for the occasion, the deluxe fart casserole. On the morning of the event, Doug was up early, preparing each dish with his usual enthusiasm and, as he called it, culinary artistry. First, he got to work on his gristle tartare delight, a massive bowl filled with carefully chopped gristle pieces, seasoned with what Doug insisted were secret spices, but mostly just salt, pepper, and a touch of garlic powder. As he marinated the gristle, he imagined the chewy delight it would bring, envisioning people biting into each piece and discovering the true texture of life. Next, Doug prepared the deep-fried gravy bites, his classic specialty. He poured gallon after gallon of thick gravy into his fryer, carefully forming each portion into spheres before flash frying them to create a crispy, golden coating. The kitchen was soon filled with the heavy scent of fried gravy, and Doug took a deep, satisfied breath, convinced it was the smell of pure comfort. Of course, no meal would be complete without his fart smoothie sampler. Doug made 3 large vats of smoothies, each a different flavor profile. The silent but smooth spinach and celery root, the bubbling bass, garlic and cabbage, and the thunderclap surprise, a potent blend of beans, broccoli, and prunes. He ladled each smoothie into disposable cups and placed them on trays, proudly arranging them for easy distribution. Finally, Doug focused on his pièce de résistance, the deluxe fart casserole. Layered like a lasagna, the casserole featured alternating rows of beans, broccoli, cauliflower, and his signature fart smoothie puree, each layer dusted with grated cheese and breadcrumbs for texture. Doug baked it until the top was golden and bubbling, the aroma filling the entire kitchen with a pungent intensity that made him tear up with pride. He knew this dish would be an unforgettable experience. As he loaded everything up, Doug felt a sense of purpose. This wasn't just food, this was a gift. He drove to the community center, where volunteers had set up tables and handed out meal trays. When he arrived, the crowd was both curious and wary. Doug's reputation had preceded him, and word had gotten around about his unorthodox recipes. But as he dished out steaming servings of gristle, gravy bites, and the deluxe casserole, Doug couldn't have been prouder. "Chew with pride," he called out to each person, offering words of encouragement as they tentatively tried the meal. To Doug's delight, some people actually enjoyed the food. The gristle, while tough, offered a strange sort of satisfaction when chewed slowly, and a few folks even came back for more deep-fried gravy bites. But reactions to the fart smoothies and deluxe casserole were mixed, to say the least. Some couldn't handle the intense flavors or the after effects, but Doug took every comment as constructive feedback, nodding thoughtfully as he considered how to make the experience even more memorable. By the end of the day, Doug felt a sense of fulfillment. He knew his food was an acquired taste, but he believed he'd brought something special to the table. As he packed up, he thanked the volunteers and offered to come back anytime. "That's Doug McGillicuddy for you," he said to himself on the drive home, feeling proud, taking gristle and fart smoothies to the people, one meal at a time.